Ditchmaster's Cheap Cigars, and Captain Crud. So this right here is like a bunch of movie stubs and just some other kind of random stuff because I'm going through the other old half of Bluntzilla video where there's still a lot of like, stuff to go through and whatnot. But yeah, I wanted to go over these real fast. So right here, there's a bunch of like famous monsters of Filmland magazine cards featuring a lot of times the art of Basil Gogo. There's Uncle Forey right there, done up as Count Dracula. But yeah, there's and a couple other things in there. There's a couple of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar cards. Because, fun fact, at one point, me and my friend Kyle were really into collecting basketball cards. But let's get into the movie stub. So we got quite a few things. Shin Godzilla, which was a Japanese film in Japanese with English subtitles that I got to see with my brother here when it came out back in 2016. The only showing of that in London, that was it right there, which is bullshit. Hereditary was good. Bad Boys for Life. If shit hits the fan and this is it for movie theaters, that would have been the last movie I saw. Very fucking depressed about that, but what can you do? We got It Chapter 2. I was disappointed by both those. Celluloid Shanghai was a show put on by the guys that put on Shock Stock. It was basically a live screening or a 35 millimeter screening of a bunch of clips and trailers and all kinds of messed up shit. It was awesome. Method and Redman concert stub. Mad Child concert stub. We got Godzilla King of the Monsters right there. Halloween, the remake. We got Woman in Black. That's probably Woman in Black 2, I'm guessing. Oh, no, just Woman in Black. Transformers, whatever the fuck one that was. House at the End of the Street. Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Really like that trilogy. A Quiet Place, Child's Play, the remake from last year? Yeah, 2019. Swollen Members. We got a couple of movies I'm not proud of seeing. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark was good. Texas Chainsaw, fucking 3D garbs. Red Riding Hood, meh. Amazing Spider-Man, don't even remember it. Kick-Ass 2, I like those movies. 21 Jump Street. Dark Shadows, The Avengers. That was the first Avengers film I ever saw. Paranorman, Expendables 2, The Thing remake, meh. Identity Theft, and probably the ticket I'm most proud of owning to this day. I got both of them. Me and my brother saw this together. Django Unchained. Fucking love Django, so without making a mess here. Yeah, man, those are the ticket stubs. And over here is just like a fucking bunch of random ass stuff. Those two Tarantino books, they're the same book. One of them has photos, the other one doesn't. They're the scripts of Pulp Fiction. We got the Wu-Tang manual right there. Gotta have that. This is all just overspill from my actual book collection upstairs. These two books are really fucking good. The Yakuza movie book and What It Is, What It Was is like a blaxploitation book. Tons of good titles in there. We got that's an amazing title of a book, The Gospel According to Tony Soprano. We got some actual novels right here. The Great Monsters, Growing Up Brady. That book's just been in my collection for years. It was like my mom's, I think. A dictionary that I stole from one of the schools I went to. Clockwork Orange, Hellbound Heart, which is the book that Hellraiser's based on. Been meaning to watch that. Mad Guide to Fraud and Deception. I bought this from a store when I was like, probably like 5. But I remember getting it. It has color photos in the middle. I was like, awesome. Remember when that was like, sweet? Here's a random book. I think my mom found that for me right there. Movie Monsters. Here's a film reel that's dusty as shit. This is some dude fishing. Another film reel. Some more. This is 8mm right here. Here's a cool magazine. Cult Movies. These old magazines from like the 90s and 80s, they just have so much good stuff that like you probably never even think of to like search up. Fucking crazy stuff, man. This is a weird film reel. This has got like stock footage of London. It's weird. A bunch of just, random shit. This right here is like the overspill. This is all the stuff that's not in the actual new video room. And basically everything you see here is pretty much up for trade. Everything down there. If you guys want to see a detailed video of all this shit, like there's some good stuff like the Killer, I Come in Peace, Deer Hunter. You know, these are all doubles. Yeah, man. Fucking grandfather cut these out of wood and my grandma painted them